She has a gun. She pulled it out. She never aimed it at anybody, but she had it on her side.
And when he came inside the house, I dropped said weapon.
So let me ask you this question. How long have y'all been together?
4 months. We've been friends for 5 years.
Friends for 5 years, together for 4 months. How long have y'all lived together?
3 months.
You can see a bruise right here.
Okay.
Okay?
That's all that. She gave me hers, and he gave her his, and that is where it transpired.
Well, these two parties had been living together for several months and had a relationship with each other. All of a sudden, that day, they were confronted with a verbal altercation and pulled out a gun. When officers arrived, both parties blamed each other, and then what happened next, no one was prepared for that.
Because y'all are in a relationship and y'all have lived together for 3 months, right? Somebody's going to jail.
Somebody go to jail?
Huh?
Somebody got to go to jail. How you doing, sir?
Hello.
Excuse my appearance.
It's all
I was
good.
forced out with no shirt, so I got on somebody else's shirt.
So what's going on?
Okay, I live here currently with my girlfriend.
Okay.
We had somewhat of a domestic dispute yesterday. Cut my car off, please, and take the keys out. We had a domestic dispute kind of earlier yesterday that trickled to the morning.
Okay.
I had already called the office to see what it takes to get me off the lease and everything because I just want to dead the situation. Long story short, we went out to lunch for her birthday. We came back. We were all chilling in the living room. She was in the room, sleep or whatever she was doing. About 20 or 30 minutes later, she came out and was like, "F you, f you." And I'm just like, you can tell she's been drinking. I left her with maybe a half a gallon of rum. When we got back, it was gone, or damn near gone. She was getting in my face, pushing me. And my daughter was trying to defend me. She was just saying pretty much like, back up out her face. Why are you doing this kind of thing? She was pushing on my daughter. So my daughter pushed on her. It escalated to the porch. It kind of went all over the house or whatever. And we're trying to, she pulled my hair out.
That's what I'm saying.
That don't matter. I can do this again.
It does matter because she should have never put her hands on you or got in your personal space.
I just really want to retrieve my stuff, at least for me to go to work, because majority of the stuff in the house belongs to me. So I would like to just retrieve that because I have to go to work tomorrow. I just want to retrieve my uniforms and stuff because I work for the city. I just got this job. So I want to maintain it, and I want to get through, my 90 days or however many days. But that's pretty much what it is. She won't allow us access to the house. She pulled a gun on my daughter.
She pulled a gun.
She has a gun. She pulled it out. She never aimed it at anybody, but she had it on her side.
I'm talking about she had it like this.
So they advised that there was a gun,
right?
But it wasn't said it was pulled.
It was.
Okay, yes. She pulled the gun out. She didn't pull it or to the point where she aimed it at anyone, but she did have a gun and she made it known and it was visible. So my bottom thing is, let me call the police so I can at least retrieve my stuff and come back with an escort when I am ready to move my things out. She's supposed to be on a business trip next week to New York. That's when I want to get my things, like all of my stuff. We can go through the house and she can tell you what is mine, what is hers. I just want to get my stuff when it's time for me to move.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. How long have y'all been together?
4 months. We've been friends for 5 years.
Friends for 5 years, together for 4 months. How long have y'all lived together?
3 months.
Okay, so y'all lived together for 3 months.
Been together since March. Well, in this apartment since March.
Well, so in this situation, because it got physical and things like that, it's a little bit.
I would like to file a report.
I can handle it criminally.
Okay.
What the? Shut up, Sharp.
Yeah.
Well, you locked me up.
Right.
Yeah. So
I just want to get my uniforms.
Y'all so nosy. I know y'all.
It's okay. Nobody cares about that.
Okay.
I just want to get my stuff.
Yeah, I can hear you on TV.
Okay, so she pulled a gun.
She had the gun on her side.
But she was putting her
Right.
hands
Nobody
on
was
me.
trying to physically harm
She
her.
was physically grabbing and jumping in Mama's face.
Or
she hit me in my eye.
aggress her as far as, because it is multiple people here. Like I said, we came from.
So she physically hit you?
Yeah, she physically touched me when she was.
Well, I mean, she pushed up on me too. I also pushed up on her to defend myself, but at the same time, I didn't want it to escalate, so I was trying to defuse the situation.
I don't have on no shoes right now, officer. She put us out with my shoes off.
So here's why I'm asking these questions, okay? Because in this type of situation,
sorry, got him.
Because y'all are in a relationship and y'all have lived together for 3 months, right? Somebody's going to jail.
Somebody going to jail?
Huh?
Somebody got to go to jail?
Somebody has to go to jail. Now, here's the thing. It's who the predominant aggressor is, and from what you're explaining to me, it's her. However, I will go and talk to her and get her side of the story.
Okay.
All right. But again, from what you're telling me and the fact that, she physically, because it did say that there was a physical.
He had nothing to do with this. This is the first time I met him.
I'm not worried about him. He's just.
We went out
I'm just saying, like,
today.
could you be quiet? As a.
Oh, were you in the household?
Yes, sir.
All right, go stand over there for me.
Yes, sir.
When I'm done talking to them, I'll talk to you.
No problem.
Yeah. So like I was saying, just so it's not anybody's, this is the first time I met him. This
That's
is
fine. That's fine.
her boyfriend, but he
okay.
can kind of speak on what exactly
'Cause he was in the house?
transpired. Yes, he was there. He actually only has his shirt off because I was forced outside without a shirt.
That's fine.
She gave me hers.
I wanted
And
to
he
fight.
gave
his.
he gave her his.
Okay.
And that is where it transpired.
All right,
I know that because we got on the patio and all of that, so I know neighbors were privy to everything that was going on.
Okay.
And I just want to retrieve some of my stuff, and I want to get all of my belongings when it's time for me to move,
Okay.
without any of my stuff being damaged.
You got your license on you?
Yes. Do I have my purse? Were y'all able to
I think
retrieve
Sean
it?
got it for you.
I don't think he got the right one though.
He got the Dunienberg.
That's not it. My black purse is still in the house with my license.
Tell you look like
Do you want mine?
off of good.
Oh yeah, you have your license as well.
You have my keys?
Kind of funny.
Yeah.
Do you have my keys,
Yeah,
sir?
you look like him. Yes,
Get my
ma'am.
keys.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Yeah, I need you to be quiet because right now it is.
Sean, it's
you a little too
hush.
animated for me right now, and I don't got time.
Get in the car, cause you about to blow me.
It just escalated a little more than I would have thought.
There you go.
It would have gotten to.
All right. So then what I'll do?
Mine is actually upstairs, though. I do have my license as well, but it's upstairs.
Sir, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm Spring, the property manager here.
Okay.
When you finish, would you be able to put one of those cards in my
Yeah,
door?
that's
that way I
all.
can go ahead and check out. That's the only reason I'm here.
I'm gonna get all that to you.
I actually emailed you earlier, or you guys, the office in general, to see what it took to get my name off of the lease because this has been an ongoing thing. Williams,
Okay.
8208.
Okay. I knew it was that unit, but I didn't know your face. I know
Yes.
your face, but I didn't know your
Yes, I don't. I'm not often in the office like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Alright, so,
all right. Well, thank you.
What I'll do is just for now, I'll get your name, date of birth, and you have a Georgia license.
Yes,
Okay. All right. What's your name?
Williams.
This is very unsanitary. Just standing in some of everything.
Girl, you in it now. You can shower.
What's your date of birth, Miss
not
Williams?
big a deal.
Georgia. All right. What's a good phone number for you?
912.
0199.
Yes.
All right. So go ahead and sit tight for me. Like I said, I will go and talk to her.
Okay, and then will
then-
you be able to escort me upstairs to get my belongings, or at least my work clothes, because I do have to be to work tomorrow.
have it back up there as well.
Once I hear her side of the story and I make my determination as far as what's going to happen behind that,
Okay.
then we can.
Because I don't want her to make it seem like we tried to jump her. I just tried to defuse the situation.
Okay. All right. Sit tight
This
for
is
me.
so ghetto.
All right. So basically, call notes said that one of the parties had a gun. They're saying it's her. She pulled it, but she didn't point it at anyone. However, there was an altercation between her and her daughter, where she got punched in the eye, and there was a lot of pushing and shoving. So I haven't talked to her yet. She just came out when you pulled up.
Sure thing.
So as of right now, from their story, she does appear to be the predominant. However, once I find out from her, we'll figure out
Sounds good.
who's going to be taking that ride.
Mobile 63107. Mobile 63107. 1040.
Okay.
Copy.
And then we can handle it between tomorrow and Monday.
Okay, no problem.
But
Yes,
that'd
ma'am.
be the best way.
All right, yeah, and like I said, once I'm done with everything, I'll be sticking a case report card in your box, and you'll be good to go.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And thank
All
you.
right. Well,
Thank
you guys
you,
just
sir.
let us know what you need.
Thank you.
So, what's going on?
Can I?
You
Oh,
still need to
You have a question for her? Or?
Can I bug you for 1 second? Because I walked out the house and I didn't come.
Are you locked out?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we can assist you with that.
You can?
Yeah. We'll be right back.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, so what's going on?
she's been attacked, and if you turn around, turn your arm around.
So first, I will get to that. However, I need to know the story behind what's going on.
Yes, sir.
I heard their side. I need to hear your side,
Yes,
and then we'll look at everything else after.
Yes,
so
sir.
What exactly
So
happened?
we had a dispute.
All right.
Her daughter put her hands on me.
Okay.
She put her hands on me.
All right.
And with all due respect, we're just looking to dissolve the relationship. And, you know, you can see a bruise right here.
Okay.
Okay?
That's all that.
Okay.
You can see. You
She
can.
got her ass.
All right. So what led up to this entire incident happening?
Her daughter was disrespectful to me. I'm 30. I'm almost 40 years old. I'm not gonna let nobody play with me.
Okay.
And when that occurred, she put her hands on me, and they both put their hands on me,
Okay.
and that's just what it was.
All right. So
They both put their hands on me, and I told them, "Shoot, swing, let's go. If we're gonna swing, let's go."
okay.
And
So
maybe I was not proper to, speak to her child like that. And I don't mind saying that I was wrong. But I'm not gonna let nobody put their hands on me.
well, I mean, I wouldn't either. Now, I guess when I asked what led up to this, the full beginning, middle, and end, because there has to be more than just.
Her daughter put her hands on me. She
Oh,
put her hands on me. They both put their hands on me.
so nothing led up to that incident happening, like a conversation, like.
Yeah, there was vocals going.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you a lie about that.
Okay. Now, here's why I'm asking these questions. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Spoke to them. They said that they had left out of the house. I guess you were sleeping. Again, this is why I'm trying to figure out.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm hearing their side, and then you're just telling me that an altercation happened. That's why I'm trying to figure out.
Yes, sir.
What led to this, right? So, right.
And I said to her daughter, I won't smoke. Let's get to it. I
Okay.
said to her mother, let's get to it. I did say those things. I'm not about to sit here and tell you a lie. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I said those things. I probably addressed the situation. I'm not about to sit here and say that I didn't.
Okay.
So either way, she got her ass up. She has bruises and marks all on her. If you can look at them, do they have anything on them? She has a lot of trace markings on her.
So, were you in the household when the incident took place?
She
Okay.
wasn't.
So,
She wasn't.
I understand what you're saying.
You want me to shut up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna explain. I understand what you're saying. I saw the bruises. Okay. However, if you weren't in the household, even with you saying all that, it
She wasn't.
doesn't help
She wasn't
anything,
an
okay.
observer. She
okay.
wasn't.
So how long have y'all been together?
About 4 months.
About 4 months.
Yes,
How long
sir.
have y'all lived together?
About 4 months.
Okay.
During the entire what that lady just said to you, that's accurate.
Okay. So y'all been living in the same household for about 4 months.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Y'all are in a relationship.
Yes, sir.
Now here's another issue that comes up. Okay.
Domestic.
Well, yeah. Besides that, something a little more serious. Okay. Are there any weapons in that household?
There are, and I will say that I said to him, if you come inside this house, this is my property, and I have the right to defend my property.
Okay.
I
And
did
when
say
you
that
say
to
to him, are you talking about?
The gentleman right there.
Okay.
I did say that to him. If you come inside my house, I have the right to defend my property.
Okay.
I got an open carry.
Now, at any point in time, was that weapon pulled out?
I did up my weapon.
Okay. Now, in what manner did that happen?
I told him I have my weapon, and I'm telling you, if you walk inside this house, I have my weapon. I told him that. I was
Okay.
very clear.
All right.
I did tell him that.
Okay.
And when he came inside the house, I dropped said weapon. I did not pursue him with the weapon. You know what I mean? Like I didn't aggress him with the weapon. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So
I did not aggress him with the
when
weapon.
he was at the door, you said, "Hey, if you come in, I do have my weapon."
Yes, and I
can defend
dropped
myself."
the weapon.
So he then proceeded to come into the house?
Yes, and I afforded him an opportunity to come inside the house and collect his belongings.
He was staying here as well?
No, no, sir.
Or he just had stuff in the house?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So you had it. You let
And-
him come in so that way he can get his stuff, and then y'all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got your ID on you?
Yes, sir.
And then let me see the bruise on your arm again. Turn around to the back. Okay. Anything on your knuckles or hands or anything like
No,
that?
sir. Look, you can see my hands very clearly.
Okay. All right, sit tight for me, all right?
Yes, sir. Is it okay for me to go upstairs just to open up the door and grab my cell phone? Or would you be okay with that?
Can you have him go with her? Just the weapon's still in the household.
Weapons in the house?
Yes, there are weapons in the house.
No, I was wondering where they're at.
I have a weapon on the counter, and you can definitely take a peek at it. You know, I'm okay with it.
Because you just need to unlock the door and get the key, right?
Yes, that's all.
Okay, yeah. Can
No,
you
my
just
cell
have him
phone, my
walk
cell
her
phone,
up there?
my cell phone.
Okay.
Thank you. And my sister, is it okay for her to accompany me?
Let's just let you go up there and get your cell phone.
Okay.
Would you walk with her just to go get a cell phone out of the residence?
And this is the passcode. The lady just gave it to me. You know, are we okay to do that?
Is it different?
No,
It's her house.
they
Okay,
both
yeah,
live in the
yeah.
house. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Dispatcher 26 501, respond to 300 Drayton Street, 300 Drayton Street for unconscious subject. Going to be at the head. He had a male going in and out. Patient is breathing. He has fire on scene that's asking for PD.
From her breathing, and she fell. That's the only reason. She pulled that gun to be the aggressor. This girl had a half of a gallon when I left. When I got back, it was gone. And this is something that I have been dealing with for these last 4 months. She is a drunk, and when she drinks, it takes over.
Available forensics, available forensics, alcohol.
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. She threw your phone?
It landed right there.
I have love for her. I have love for her.
Is it broken or damaged?
No, it's
Very
nothing
much
like
so
that. I would
damaged.
never do anything to harm this girl. This girl was the aggressor in the situation.
You want me to show you up close?
That's not, no. The fact of the matter is, this girl has been in multiple relationships. I don't know if it got to the point where the police were called, but she has, and it has been domestic. A lot of those things. I don't know who was the aggressor in that situation, but I know that she provokes and she does stuff.
Okay. All right.
She tries to aggress people and she tries to strong arm it. And they were not having that.
Dispatcher 23 Bravo 1, 22 Bravo 1, respond to Forsyth Park, 700 Drayton Street for signal 59. Complainant of a call with Mike with no shirt, navy blue shorts, and a white striped camo scarf that pulled his pants down in front of her.
We'll deal with that. So
Complainant is standing by on the north side of the park near Whitaker.
1 and 2110.
there's a camera in the house? Okay. So what are you thinking? Because my main thing is she even said she pulled the weapon.
Sounds like she's the most predominant aggressor.
That's what it sounded like for me. Because I mean, she even said
That broken phone.
yeah. That I mean, that's
Three people's testimony.
criminal.
She admitted she aggressed her.
Yeah, because she said, "Hey, you want to fight? Let's fight."
Yeah.
And to me, all day. Okay. I just wanted to get a second opinion.
I'd agree with you 100%.
'Cause, I mean, that's why I'm asking. Like, you gotta tell me what exactly happened. Because you're just saying, "Yeah, we fought." That don't that don't help me out. And then the fact that she pulled a weapon, even not pointing it.
Even if there were lesser offenses done by them,
The pulling the weapon is the more aggressive.
way more prominent.
Yeah. So okay. All right.
And
Well,
protecting property isn't a good reason for her then. She
I'll
felt her
let-
life was threatened, maybe, but she didn't feel like her life was threatened.
because
was
she
trying-
actively was
She-
trying to fight them.
She
So
was trying to keep someone out of her house that she knew.
mhm.
Knew of at least.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna run their information real quick. And then I'll probably go ahead and hook her up.
You got it. You want to prepare them to stay over there when you go to do that?
Yeah, please.
Bravo 1 or 22 Bravo 1.
Bravo 1.
Go ahead. 23 to 24. You cold car? A little bit of 20. That's fine.
This is
It's gonna be a Toyota Camry. 4 tag, Bravo Tango, 2-5.
Miss Barney.
Bravo 1, my apologies. Send on that tag
All right,
number.
Miss Barney. So here's what's gonna happen. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you put your hands behind your back for me. All right. I'll explain it to you once I'm done putting you in handcuffs. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and turn around for me.
Yes, sir.
You have anything on you?
Nothing.
Any weapons, knives, pokey things, anything like that?
Nothing. Is it okay for you to
Bravo 1, can you
allow
send on
my
that tag?
sister to have access to my house?
Bravo Tango, 2-5.
Oh yeah, that's fine if you want.
Okay.
Florida.
Can
I'm gonna go ahead and take your watch off for you. Okay.
Can you tell me why you're detaining me?
Give me a few seconds. All right.
Yes, sir.
Lock these, and then I will let you know all of that information.
Yes, sir.
All right. So here's why you're being arrested. Okay.
Yes, sir.
22 Bravo 1.
Stand over here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
22 Bravo 1.
Okay.
Right
26 Bravo
now,
1.
the reason why, okay, and as you even
Bravo
said it
1.
yourself, domestic.
They're going to transport
Okay,
the
in the
individual
state of Georgia,
to,
Georgia takes
St.
over whenever
Joseph.
there's a domestic.
It will be in relation
Yes,
to that.
The fact that y'all are in a relationship and that y'all have lived together for 3 to 4 months now, that falls under the category of domestic. Okay. Now the fact is, while yes, there may have been an altercation between y'all, okay, pulling that weapon is a much more aggravated thing. All right, that makes you the predominant aggressor. All right, it's not about who the primary aggressor is. Georgia looks at who the predominant aggressor is, and you pulling that weapon by far is.
And in my home,
Listen,
I have
unless
I have the.
so let me explain it to you.
May I
Okay.
ask you this? Do I not have the right to defend myself in my home?
So unless they are kicking your door in and trying to rob you, okay, just pulling that weapon isn't enough. Okay.
Okay.
If it was a whole different situation where this was like an armed robbery or something like that,
Okay.
by far, you are more than welcome to pull
2
your
Bravo 1,
weapon in that
copy code
situation.
22.
However, you cannot pull
In my
your,
home, I'm not able to defend myself in my home.
was he going to attack you?
When he came into my home.
Stand over here.
Okay. Yes,
I'm not
sir.
going to ask
Yes,
you
sir.
again.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm sorry. When he came into my home, I felt that I needed to defend myself. I don't understand why I was unafforded to do that.
So when he came into your home, you felt like you needed to pull a gun.
When he came into my home, I was not sure that I was not safe. When he came into my home, I was unsure that my safety was not there.
So
When he came in, I was unsure.
Outside looking in, just to add to what also Vincent said, I would deem you the primary aggressor for several reasons. Number one, the firearm. Number two, there's testimonies of 3 people standing there. Number 3,
Okay.
you said you were the aggressor, come get at me type situation. And the entire physical altercation boiled down
So let me
to
ask.
the aggression that you posted.
May I ask you this right here? And look at the damage that are on my body. Are you able to visibly look at those?
I saw those. And I'm sure Officer Vincent has too, and his body cameras covered it.
Yes,
now,
sir.
There's a couple of things you look
Stand
at.
right
When you
here.
look at
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
I get it, but
There's a couple of things you look at when you look at injuries. And
Can
who has
you
most
tell me
injuries
one
don't
thing?
necessarily
Yes, sir.
mean-
Can you take these off for me for just 1 second, just so that I can adjust my glasses, if it's okay?
You need to adjust them?
Yes, sir.
Do you mind if I do that?
Yeah.
Because the cuffs are on you, so I
Okay.
don't want to.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, so again, right? Based on what you said about the fact of we can throw hands, all right? That itself, you even saying that makes you.
In my home.
So here's the thing, right? I get that it's your home, okay?
Yes,
I
sir.
have guns in my house, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If people come into my house and I don't know them at all, and I'm getting attacked, all right? Cool, by all means. However, I'm pretty sure you have some semblance of who he is. And the fact that you pulled the weapon, that can't work. Okay?
Okay.
Like I told you, that example of if they bust through your door, they have weapons and things like that.
Can you wipe my face a little bit if you wouldn't mind?
Where?
Like on my chin a little bit. Little nap. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right? Even like that's really the only time that pulling a weapon, right, is even viable is if somebody is breaking into your home.
Okay.
If you allow someone to come into the house, you cannot pull your weapon. That is by far.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So honestly, everything that you told us,
I'm jammed up. I got it. Okay.
right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pat you down real quick.
Yes, sir.
Then I'll put you in the back of the car and do some paperwork. You said you want your sister to have access to the house.
If it's okay. Yes,
That's
sir.
more than viable. However, what we will do is I will
I'm
let
getting
her.
arrested. I'm getting arrested. They're taking me to jail.
You want to take this to the jail or you want her to have it?
If you keep it to my sister, and if I can give her my cell phone.
So I'll explain all that in a minute, okay? So come over here with me real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
You said you don't have anything on you, correct?
No, sir, I don't.
We'll come over here, Mama.
Okay.
Stand and face the car from me.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm just gonna pat the outside of your pockets, okay?
Yes, sir.
So everything that's in your pockets, I'm gonna go ahead and take out. All right, you can't have it in the back of my car.
Okay.
Is there car key?
If you give it to my sister as well, if you're okay with it.
that's
Yes,
fine.
sir.
You don't have anything else, correct?
No, sir.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit you down.
But can I give back to my sister?
The keys?
If I can give my cell phone,
Okay.
and if I can give
You
my...
sure you don't want to take that? Because you know her number by heart?
I do.
Okay. All right.
I do.
mean, if you want to have it, that's fine.
I do.
Okay.
If,
all right.
if it's okay to give her my cell phone and my wallet and my keys.
Okay.
Okay.
We can give her everything. Go
Okay.
ahead and take a seat from me, all right?
Okay. But can I have a conversation with her?
With your sister?
Yes.
Let me finish what I got to do, and then I'll let that happen, okay?
Okay.
So she wants to give you all of this stuff.
Thank
All
you.
right, now, they may have told you. I'll explain a little more, okay? So, as I was telling her, all right, in the state of Georgia, when there's a domestic, especially something that's physical, all right, Georgia takes over. That's just, it is what it is, okay? Now, there's a damaged cell phone, okay? I understand that she has bruises on her, okay? But again, Georgia looks at predominant aggressor, not primary. So let's say, sure, they did come in the house to start the fight. The fact that she pulled that weapon elevates that far beyond.
Even though I'm defending myself, and it's the fact that
So,
you're only going to take
here's
her.
the thing.
You can't take her
When
as well?
she-
You
when
can't
she
take
told-
both of them?
So, right, while yes, they may be at fault for the altercation, okay? Again, it's the predominant, all right? Pulling a weapon, again, far elevates that to being the predominant aggressor. And she even said that she instigated the fight with, if you want to fight, let's go. Okay? That makes you the predominant aggressor. If you're instigating the fight, having that weapon, all of that adds up. Even if they did start the fight. Because that was the elevation of it, she by far has to go.
So why can't Shorty go too because she put the bruises on her? Why you can't take them both?
Because
That's
right now,
still assault, ain't it?
The state of Georgia has clear investigative instructions on how to handle a domestic, and generally speaking, we're required to arrest the predominant aggressor, and there may be lesser included offenses that may have caused those bruises. But the problem
But
with
both
that
parties
is,
can't go. That's what y'all
generally
saying.
speaking, in a situation where the predominant aggressor has been found, that's the only person that needs to be arrested.
I don't think
and
that's
that's
not fair.
and I understand it. Again, that's Georgia. Okay.
Okay, well, can y'all be Georgia and take her too? Take both of them.
Again, as he stated, clear cut, predominant.
So there's nobody that we can call to trump that.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, you can try to call the governor, but realistically, I don't think he's going to have anything to do with this. So that's why she's going. Okay. Other than that, that's pretty much where we're at this point. Now, I did let her girlfriend know that I will let her go and get her work clothes and items that she needs for work. Everything else, they'll have to deal with.
So y'all gonna let her? Y'all gonna tell her to y'all gonna send one of them up there with her?
Well,
So that's all that she's getting.
Can one of y'all go?
They take it to me, she can jail.
Yeah. One of them will go. I have paperwork and stuff I have to do.
She lives there though, right?
Yeah,
She does live
they
there.
both
Yeah.
live there.
So
So if y'all can, yeah, my dog's up there, so I still gotta go upstairs to get my dog. But yeah, I just want her to just get that her work clothes. I don't
yeah,
want her going there and getting her nails, nothing.
she's not worried about major stuff.
That's fine.
She said she just wants to get her work stuff so she can go to work tomorrow. That's all
fine.
she's focused on. So
They take
I
care
got
of
paperwork and stuff to fill out. I will give you the case report number to leave in the house and stuff like that, or if you want to take it with you, you do what you want, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay?
Yes, sir. Come on.
What's going on?
Can I talk to my sister real quick?
Let me fill out my paperwork.
Can I please talk to my sister really quickly, sir?
Give me a couple minutes, okay?
Can I just please talk to my sister?
I will let you talk to her. However, let me do what I got to do real quick.
Please just let me talk to my sister.
Give me a couple minutes, okay?
Sir, listen. Please, I just want to talk to my dad real quick. Please.
Once I'm done with doing what I got to do, I'll give you 10 minutes to do all that, okay? But you got to let me finish what I got to finish, all right?
Can you please just let me talk?
Give me a second. I'll come right back.
Officer Vincent, listen. Please, just let me talk to my sister, please. Please, just let me talk to my sister.
Hold on. She's getting her dog first?
Yes.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So they open the door, the dog might run out.
Okay, yeah, she can get the dog, and then y'all can go, you can get your clothes and stuff that you need to get, all right?
Okay. What about when I do want to come and remove all of my stuff in here? Because majority of it is mine.
So here's outside of this situation right now,
I would have to call another.
that's
unit to come and
all
get my stuff.
that's
Okay.
all gonna be civil stuff, okay?
Okay.
I'm only dealing with the criminal right now. Yeah, that's fine.
What's your for the door?
I don't know.
Where was that little thing at?
You got your key for the house, correct?
No, my sister has to unlock my phone. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So you didn't go upstairs and get the key for the house?
The lady gave me like a temporary code.
Yeah, to go into the house, correct?
Temporary. But I don't know like the customary code.
So you don't know so there's no like
Joy mode.
key fob or anything like that?
Joy mode.
Okay. While I'm filling out my paperwork, she wants to go get her dog real quick. While I'm filling out my paperwork,
That's why I was actually trying to talk to her.
so let me explain it, okay?
Yes, sir.
While I'm filling out my paperwork,
Can I
after she gets the
adjust my
dog,
glasses?
yeah. After she gets her dog, I will let her come down and she can talk to you while I'm filling my paperwork out, all right?
Can I talk to my dad?
If she calls him, then yeah, by all means. However, I gotta fill my paperwork out. So once she gets her dog, I'll tell her that you want to talk to her.
Can I ask you this one question?
What's up?
I know that you have already said that Georgia has this domestic thing.
Yeah.
They put their hands on me.
There was somebody that was on the phone.
They put their hands on me.
Okay.
How am I not afforded an opportunity?
Chill out.
No, wait. I'm just asking. They put their hands on me. You can see
If she sends
bruises
it to
on
you
me.
within the next couple minutes, then I'll listen
But
to
wait,
it.
you can see bruises on me. How is this okay?
Because again, Georgia looks at predominant. Okay.
So they're afforded an opportunity to put their hands on me and violate me, and I have to be subjected to that.
So here's the thing. Okay. You even told me that you told them.
They put their hands on me, sir.
So here's the thing.
I'm
right?
in my house and they put their hands on me. Am I not in my house?
But hold on. Right. Here's where the issue comes. Okay. The fact that you told them, hey, if y'all want to fight, let's fight. Okay.
They put their hands on me. They threw me like you can see the
So
bruises.
here's the problem, right? The fact is again, you had a weapon, and you told them
I
if
did
you
not
want to
use.
fight, let's. It doesn't matter about you using the weapon. The fact is when you pull that weapon,
So it's okay for somebody to put their hands on me.
you invited them to fight by saying, hey, if y'all want to throw hands, let's throw hands. Okay.
Sir.
That's the problem. The fact is you invited them to fight by saying, if y'all want to fight, let's fight. And then having that weapon on top of that. That doesn't help.
But you can look at the
So
bruises on my.
I understand that. That will be in the report. That will be stated.
However, you gotta take me to jail for that.
By law, yes. That is Georgia law. That's not my decision. That is Georgia saying
So
that will happen.
So
here's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and put your foot in. I'm gonna close the door. I'll be doing paperwork up here.
Okay.
And
I'm
good?
sorry. No. I was just gonna ask you. Can I please just talk to my dad real quick?
Once your sister comes back down, I'll roll down the window and you can talk to her. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Bravo 1.
Sister there.
21 Bravo 1.
21 Bravo 1.
Gonna have one black female, 1095.
Female over there
Copy.
is calling all kinds of people. Cool. Like mama and
Yeah, I know. So she was asking to talk to her dad.
Yeah.
I told her when I'm doing my paperwork, she can.
Yeah.
I'll roll down the window. She can talk to her. Apparently, she's trying to get a voice recording
yeah.
because the person was on the phone with her when it happened. Either way. The end of the day, she's gonna have to go. But your sister wanted to talk to you. She wanted to see if you could call your dad, I guess, to talk to him. She's right there. Hold on. You have it right now?
He listened. He listened.
Hold on. Number 173 Highlands Boulevard, 73 Highlands Boulevard, Elite Apartments, for signal 14. The report of threat to the executive.
This is a voice recording of.
1, it's on the Franklin Square for Signal 1, just for complaining about you about his mother. You were in a black vehicle, running bag, Charlie Mike Echo, 2902, CSE, 2902. Advised that the complainant said he's going to face. He also declined EMS.
So,
Where's that complainant with?
still, what was that?
What's on your
So here's the thing. Right? Go ahead and hang up the phone. Nah. Here's the issue. Okay, I heard the recording. I heard her ask to get out the house. Okay. Now here's an issue that comes up. Okay. They both have usage of the house. Okay. Those are her guests. While yes, she may ask them to leave. However, if she brought them in the house, they don't have to leave. Okay. That's like if you bring somebody over and somebody that you're roommate with doesn't want them in the house, but you don't want them to leave. They don't have to. Okay? Now, again, I heard her say several things in that last recording that still would make her the predominant aggressor. All right? So at the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact that she's gone. Now, it'll be included in the report that I did hear the recording. All right? However, it's not changing anything at this moment. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my paperwork. If your dad's on the way, y'all two can wait somewhere else. And then after that, we'll handle everything, okay? We'll see how that goes, all right? She's still in the apartment? Okay. So I heard the recording, okay? It's still not going to change the fact of what's going on right now, all right? Depending on how long it takes them to get here, okay?
1720 on scene at Franklin Square. Who am I looking for?
Huh? Yeah, give me 1 second.
So let me ask you though, you don't find anything wrong with what was said to me? You don't find that I was able, that I should not have been And myself, in my house.
So here's the thing, all right? It's not an issue of not being able to defend yourself. I'm all for defending yourself. However, again, based on what I heard from them, and then what I heard in that recording and what you told me, that's far beyond defending yourself at that point. I'm gonna be honest. You're asking me if you were in distress. From what I heard, no. But here's the thing. Let me explain it. Let me explain it. Okay. I am not the one that decides what happens after this. Okay. My only job is to find who's at fault and deal with that. A jury goes far beyond. So I can give you my opinion on what I think. However, my opinion at the end of the day, it does not outweigh what someone else who is in that position thinks. All right.
Back to a 2013 Dodge Star
Alrighty.
in color.
How much do you weigh?
165.
All right.
And I press charges them because I want to press charges my food. And I believe they need to be arrested as well.
On who?
Her daughter put her hands on me and so she it didn't hurt. So I want to press charges. And I want them to get arrested. Some bruises on my arm and I want them to be held accountable as well. Domestic is domestic, right? The only person that did not assault me was the gentleman. And I would like for her daughter and my old lady to be. Are you able to do that?
Hold on.
You said move on?
Hold on.
Oh. No, excuse me. I want to press charges. Can you not stop her? Come on, sir. I want to press charges. She just left. Mama! 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 I just asked for him to stop Joy. Joy assaulted me. He didn't stop her. Heard them assault. Rex, come here. He heard the video. He heard, you can't touch me hard. Don't touch me hard. He, listen to me. Watch my mouth. He listened to the video of Joy and her daughter assaulting me. He just let them drive off. And he didn't stop them. And I just asked him, I want to press charges. Look, you're giving me simple batteries, sir. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Sir, really? Are you really giving me simple floating batteries? When I wasn't able.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, I'm the mother of this person in here.
Okay. All right. I'm Officer Vincent. So,
Yes, and my husband is on the way.
Okay. What can I help you with?
Trying to find out why you all arresting her when that young lady had 2 additional people to come into her home or residence and attack her. That's
Okay,
what I'm trying
so-
to understand.
Right. As I explained to her sister, as I explained to her, and I'll explain it to you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Under Georgia. Okay. Because they've been together for 4 months and they've lived together for 4 months.
Yes, sir.
All right. That constitutes a domestic. Now Georgia takes over.
Okay.
It's not our decision. It's Georgia's decision. Okay. Now Georgia looks at who the predominant aggressor is, not
Yes,
the
sir.
primary.
Okay.
So even if they did come in the house and let's say they were the ones to start the fight, I don't know. I wasn't there.
I understand
Okay.
that. Yes, sir.
The fact is your daughter did pull a weapon.
Okay.
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 That is a big no-no.
Okay.
Even if she thinks she was defending herself, that you cannot do that, especially to people that are already in the household. As I told her, if they broke into the house and had weapons, by all means, I am for you defending yourself. I'm all for that.
Yeah, but the two people that entered didn't have.
So because her girlfriend does have residency here,
Yes, I got.
and they are both on the lease,
Yes.
they are her guests.
Yes.
She is more than welcome to have them.
I got you.
Even if she asks, "Hey, can you leave?"
Yes.
If she doesn't want them to leave, she does not.
You need to be quiet.
They do not have
Listen,
to leave, okay?
I don't want to hear it, Tanisha. It's a done deal. Okay, it's okay.
All right, so
Okay,
right,
hold on. Yes, sir.
that's where that comes from.
Okay.
Right, I understand. Even if she doesn't want them to be there, the fact is if they brought them in as guests,
Yes, sir.
they have more than
Right.
that right
Yes,
to
sir.
be there.
Okay.
All right? Now, again, the biggest thing is she even said it herself. If they wanted to throw hands, let's throw hands.
Okay.
All right, that's what she told me. That's what's on my body.
I got you. I
I
understand.
tried to get the full picture
Yes, sir.
because they gave me their full picture. All right,
But you know that was their story,
and that's why I tried to ask
Okay.
her.
I
And
got
the
you.
only thing that she told me,
All the talking you're doing, I need you to shut up while I'm talking to this officer. I don't want to hear it, Tanisha.
Here, we can come up here real
Okay,
quick.
listen. You are making it work.
Building number 9.
Shut it up.
I think it's on the back side. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't. Right now, I don't
Might be.
care.
All right, so,
Okay.
yeah, it's not a good look right now. All right, now that's the thing. Okay, that's the issue. Georgia looks at predominant, not
Okay.
primary.
Okay, I understand.
And the fact is I did listen to the voice recordings.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In those voice recordings, I still hear things that make her the predominant aggressor.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I got it.
Again, it's not me saying, "Hey, I'm gonna lock her up because I want to."
I
It's me
understand.
trying to figure out both sides.
Yes, sir.
And your daughter barely gave me anything to work with.
I know.
Even
And-
with me asking her, "You got what happened before this entire incident?"
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I
So
get it.
as of right now, Georgia's deciding, "Hey, after my discovery of who is the predominant
But I
aggressor,
don't want that one going in there and touching any of my daughter's stuff.
that's not what they're going in there."
Okay. Long as she don't touch any of her stuff.
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
All right.
Long as we got that under control.
We're good on that.
Okay.
Okay, so that is exactly where we're at.
Okay.
Okay. Your daughter will be in jail.
Okay.
However,
What we need to do to move forward to get this thing done.
What if you want to press charges? How that work?
Yeah, we want to press charges.
all right, so as of that junction, okay, once I take her to jail, she wants to press charges, she can do that there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
As of right now, I'm focused mainly on
Getting
her
her to jail.
paperwork and what she's got to deal with.
Okay.
Anything after that, because there's still property from the other party in there.
Yeah.
That's all going to be civil.
But,
and if she wants to press charges
Yes, sir.
after that fact,
Yeah. I just don't want them to go in there and start messing with my daughter's stuff.
absolutely. The only thing that they've been allowed to go in and do, okay, is get the mother's work clothes.
Now, watch
Okay.
why they
But
back? 'Cause you
but
seen
they're
them
back
pull up.
now going in there again.
So look, the other
I
officer,
just spoke with them. What's happening is they left bags from the passenger's car. They're grabbing those out so they can leave.
So I
Now,
want to
with
make
that being
sure
said,
somebody.
She is a resident there.
I understand
As much
that.
residency as she has. So
Okay.
we can't stop her from going in there.
But what I'm saying to you all, both of them should not be in there.
well,
Only the person that has residence should be in there because that
She
other
can
young
invite
lady.
people that she wants
But
to.
not okay. But with this situation, it shouldn't be like that.
so here's the
don't
thing.
have that
Again,
authority.
we understand how you feel. We
Okay.
understand that it shouldn't be. Okay, I 100% get that.
Okay.
However, we have to go based off of law.
Okay.
Okay,
Understand.
and because they were invited guests, she does have the ability, because she's on the lease, to let them go into the house.
Okay.
All right. Now, outside of them messing with her stuff, we would hope that they would have integrity with the officer being there, not to do that.
Okay.
Okay. That's why he is going with them. It's not just them going by themselves. They do have an escort. Okay.
Okay.
So we're not going to worry about that. But again, for her wanting to press charges, after she does what she has to do, by all means, she can go ahead and press charges if she wants to.
Okay.
But right now, I will be mainly focused on what I
Okay.
have to do with her.
Understood.
And that's it. Okay.
Okay.
So
we're gonna want I want to go in and get my daughter's work computers out of there because I don't want anything to happen to her computers that she used for work.
okay, so she gave
My
her,
daughter.
she gave her sister permission to go into the
Okay,
household.
then we will go in there and get her
So,
stuff.
if
so
she
that,
wants to
yes,
have
we'll
her go
go in
grab
there.
it,
I will go in there
that's
and get it because I don't need anything to happen to her work computer.
That's understandable.
Okay,
That's fine.
thank you.
So
So where y'all taking her?
she's going to Chatham County.
Okay, all right. And what's the bail to get her out?
I'm gonna be honest. That part I don't know. I'll figure that out once I get down there.
Can I
But
have one of your
generally
cards?
speaking, from my understanding, when it comes to domestics, there is no bail. You have to see a judge. But again, that may have changed
Okay. And so, how long did I have to wait to see a judge?
I would assume Monday.
Without an arrest warrant, this would be a sight on view.
Uh-huh.
It couldn't be any longer than 48 hours to see a judge.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's Friday now. Give me 1 second. So I would say probably Monday. Monday, she'll go see a judge. They'll do all that. Okay. Other than that, I have no idea what happens once she gets to the jail.
Yes,
I
sir.
take her there,
Okay.
do my report, and that's kind of the end of my involvement, unless there's a court date later, and then I have to go.
Okay.
But other than that, yes, she gave her permission to go into the household.
And we'll
so
get
if
this
she
stuff
wants to go
out.
get
Yeah,
the work
we'll get
computers,
this- yes, sir.
y'all can do that.
Yes, sir.
And I will be doing this.
Oh, my husband is here. Hold on a minute. Where your dad at next?
But
Oh, dad here. Okay, my husband is coming.
That's perfectly fine. So here's what I'm gonna have y'all do. Go ahead and wait by the back of that police vehicle for me. Let me finish what I have to do up here, and then I will come talk to him as well.
You will. Okay,
Yep.
appreciate it.
You'll read the window down.
Yep.
Okay.
Just let me out for 1 second. Can I show my parents my arm? Sir. Mr. Benson. Your last name is Benson, right?
Give me 1 second, ma'am.
Can I please show my mom and dad my arm? I want to show them the damages that it was administered to me, and I would like for them to see fresh charges against. Daddy!
What?
Daddy!
What?
Come here, man. Come over here. Look at my arm.
Look at your
Come
arm.
over here. I can't really. Look at the rules. Wow.
Stop wrapping in the hand.
And I want to press charges.
Marie.
Hey guys.
Marie. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go get it. Okay, go with the car. Go back. Go back. Go back.
It's a code. That officer got it.
All right. So, I'll go ahead and give it to you guys since y'all are the parents.
Yes.
So number one report that I'm going to be doing for today. Okay. It'll be about 3 to 5 business days. If y'all want a copy of the report for your records.
Yes.
Depending on whatever you want to do with it.
Sir.
There's an email that has an asterisk. Send that case number to that email.
I'm great.
When you do that,
That's good. Stay that way, boo.
Listen. Leave that alone. Lexus. Leave that alone. Lexus. Leave that alone.
It's nothing.
Will you please stop? Well, shut up. Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. Be quiet.
But you see what this is?
Be quiet. You be quiet too. Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else.
okay, right.
Listen. Don't say nothing else. Stay right here.
See, that's why I said
Let
you
these
should take her
listen.
too. Take both of them. If you're gonna take one, take them both.
Stop. All right, so there's also a phone number if you have any questions regarding the report that has an asterisk as well. Give that number a call. My name and my payroll are on that paperwork as well.
Okay.
All right. Now I will explain to you because I told your wife I would tell you why your daughter is the one that's in handcuffs. Okay. Whenever there's a domestic, right? Georgia looks at who the predominant aggressor is, not the primary. All right. So as I've explained to them, even if they came into the house and did start the fight. I don't know. I wasn't there. Correct. Even if they did, the fact is your daughter did brandish a weapon. Okay. And invited them to fight. That's a no-go. That makes her the predominant aggressor. I heard the voice recording. All right. Even within that voice recording, I heard things that still make her the predominant aggressor. All right. So under Georgia law, that is why she is in handcuffs. Now, if she wants to press charges, once I'm done with her on that end, she can go ahead and do that all she wants. But right now, my main focus is dealing with her. Okay. Anything else after that, all right? So that's why she's in handcuffs. That's the end of it.
Now,
All right.
what I do know about this situation is that it ain't been good at all.
Okay.
And the thing about it is, we went on a family reunion trip 2 weeks ago, and she didn't want to leave the house and leave this lady in her house. I don't know how y'all become roommates or whatever, and you don't trust who you stay with.
So from the background history that I was given, they've known each other for 5 years, but they've been dating for 4 months. Okay. Outside of that, whatever happened before today, really to me,
I get
it is not that
I get
important.
it. I get it.
Now, if there has been a history of this, because she did state that there was an incident yesterday that's been trickling into today.
Okay.
Now, whether she called or not, I don't know.
Right.
I was off.
Okay.
However, for today's events,
Sure.
this decision that's been made. So
I understand protocol. I get all that.
yeah,
I'm good with it.
so other than that, once I'm done, I'll be dropping her off. I would assume about Monday. She'll probably end up talking to a judge. I can't guarantee that. All right. So Monday, y'all should be more than welcome to do what you got to do. But like I said, about 3 to 5 business days for the report, and then you can use that report if you want to press charges.
Can I talk to her for a second?
Yeah, I'll let you get a few minutes. Not right now, though.
Okay.
Let me go take care of some other stuff.
Okay.
They left, so I can't give them their paperwork. I'll just go. I'll leave it up at the door, I guess. Once I get back, I'll let you talk to her.
Because my thing is, I know, she has a couple of jobs. She works from home, computers and stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't want them people bothering her stuff.
Yeah. Again, she gave her sister permission to be in the house.
Right.
If she wants her sister to grab the computers, I'm more than she can do that. I don't
make sure that the personal items that she needs to get out of there.
Okay. I'm gonna go drop this off real quick. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix the glasses. Thank you. Go inside the house, grab the bangers. It's like, look on the side of the bed. It's the Mossberg is over there, right? Grab it's like 5 other ones.
They're in the box.
No, they not. They in the in like in the closet.
On the
And
right-hand
then
side.
there's one when you walk in on it's like a show.
Okay.
Just get them.
What about your bags with your computers and stuff?
My computers are right there on the couch.
All right. They're in the bag?
No, they're on the couch. They're literally sitting on the
You
couch.
got the bag in there by the couch?
No,
What a bag. We need a bag to put them in?
no. Just
How many
grab
computers you got?
2.
Those 2?
Yeah, just grab. Well, go in there and grab those 2, and then when you go inside the room, look on the floor, and I've got 3 on like on my side of the bed, and
You
that's.
can't let her come in the house with us right
No.
She's in handcuffs, so once she's in cuffs,
I'm just
I
saying. I know.
can't let
I
her out
know.
of cuffs.
I know.
Now here's another question.
And all my bangers are solid.
That's fine. First off, before I even do that,
All my bangers are solid. Like I told you, I got a concealed carry, so I'm not out here, dirty or nothing.
that's fine. Give me 1 second. I
Yes,
got to do something before I ask you this question.
Okay.
For a few seconds.
I'm going. Hold on. Can I ask you? Can you loosen these up a little bit?
I'll do that in a bit. Let me read you this card real quick, and then I have a question for you.
Yes, sir. Hold
All
on.
right. So, all right. You heard of Miranda law?
Yes,
Okay. Now, because you're in handcuffs, all right. Before I ask you anything else pertaining to what's going on, I have to read you this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and to have an attorney present during any question. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you at government expense. Knowing and understanding your rights as I have explained them, are you willing to answer any further questions without a lawyer present?
No.
Alrighty. That's all I had to ask you. So, all right. She gave y'all permission to go grab whatever y'all need to grab. Okay. All right. So, aside from that, once y'all are done, I will probably be gone. And then, like I said, I think Monday should be able to.
And that's the earliest.
I don't think they show up Sunday, so I don't. But again, I don't know.
Or not on Saturday either.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Hold on for a few seconds, and then I gotta get out of here.
Okay.
23-501.
Yeah, thank you guys. Sorry to hold y'all up.
Don't worry about that shit, right? Where you at?
Yep.
Oh, shut up. Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm just asking if it's okay for me to press charges. They wouldn't even let me press charges against her, and I got bruises on me. Sergeant, Mr. Vincent, can you call your supervisor?
I mean, sure, I can call them.
I would like, I wanna press charges. I'm telling you, I wanna press charges.
Okay. And as I've explained to them, I'll
I
tell
have
you.
bruises on my arm.
I understand that.
You've heard the video footage of me being assaulted. I want to press charges.
Okay, so
So I want you to call your supervisor.
So I'll explain it again. I'll call them, but I'll
Okay.
explain it again. All right.
Okay. Yes, sir.
My main focus right now.
I want you
All
to
right.
call. I want you to call your supervisor.
I will
And
call him.
I want to be able to conduct myself with a little bit. Like, my goodness, and you can see the bruise on my arm. You heard the video. You heard the audio.
Okay, so here's what I'll tell you regarding that audio, since it's so important
So
at the
let's
moment.
get.
So hold on. Before I call my sergeant,
Let's just get your supervisor.
before I call my sergeant, I'll explain to you about the audio since it's very important at the
Well,
moment.
I have
Okay,
a bruise on my arm,
and I've
and you
acknowledged
can
that.
see it.
And I've
You can
acknowledged that.
see my elbow
They're gonna
and
take
stuff.
pictures of all that. You
So-
ain't got to argue that with him.
So
Right?
let's get your supervisor.
And I will call him.
Okay,
as I
but
said.
let's do it.
Tanisha.
So, pertaining to the audio, okay, I heard things in that audio that still make you the predominant aggressor.
And that's fine. And she still put her hands on me, and I have the right
Okay,
to.
and you still invited them to fight by saying, if you want to throw hands, let's throw hands.
Then when she threw hands, then what was it? Then cool.
So you invited them to do that. That throws all that out the
It
window.
does not.
It does.
So let's run it.
So
We'll get
I'll
you
go ahead and call my sergeant, though, since you want me to call him,
That'd be perfect.
and we'll go from there.
And let's rock it.
Ready?
I already asked you, can you please loosen these handcuffs up?
And I told you I would do that.
Well,
but
you haven't done
I
it
had to
yet.
call my sergeant.
Hold on, hold tight.
He's gonna go.
Go get the stuff. Go get the stuff for you.
And I'm getting hit with, like, look at what I'm getting hit with. Look at this.
Sarge,
Like, look at this.
are you busy right now?
What you got?
I went on ahead and made the arrest in this 28, but they're requesting you
Needs to be
to
quiet.
come up, and they want to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna take me about 30 minutes, but what do you got on the 28th? Nah, give me 1 second. No, not in the back with you. Um, so what I will suggest to you is when we get down to the jail, they will let you make phone calls.
What was that? I guess the lady who did recorded the call wanted to say something to her.
Is she on the
Yes, she
wall?
That's Tiffany. Daddy.
Yeah,
That's Tiffany.
yeah.
Can I talk to her, please, real quick, sir? Please. That's why I'm asking home. And I promise you, I'm gonna. I will.
Okay, where you at? Where y'all at the mud? Oh, you gotta go.
Please, really talk to me, please. Blue, Tiffany, Tiffany. Can I talk to? Can I talk to you? Thank you, Officer Wilson. You the next one. You should tell this officer with the fucking one. Should have told what's going on. So, it's okay, not baby. And Vincent, thank you, obviously. Thank you. It's not a hard time. It's just like, I know what they've been going through. I have a call that told me they've been going through. Maybe it's just
So here's what I was going to okay. That's that. Whenever I respond to any call, whether you have what call it is, all right, I am there for second with correct. Whatever happened prior to today's call, yes, it's not fault. Correct.
Right. Yeah, it don't
Now,
affect you.
now it's on the close side. Okay? Y'all want those court shots out there, whatever. Then I'm gonna let it match. That's enough.
Yeah, but when I asked, look at this goddamn bruise on my arm. Look right here. Look, no, listen. Hey, and when I asked, look at me. I asked the first charges, and I was they refused me the opportunity to press charges, and they let her drive off. Well, no, he's telling me that you have to press charges on your own. You know,
You had the opportunity. However, my main focus is dealing with getting that. So tonight, I will not be pressing charges. But that doesn't mean you can.
but she ready for the first charges against me.
But she is. Georgia is the state. Georgia presses charges, not the other person. Okay?
Look at what the they even charging you.
I don't charge for
What the fuck do I want to do? That's a misdemeanor. You're going out $125. He already said I'm going to have to sit till Monday. What? It's Friday. I got to sit till Monday.
So, like I said,
What the hell is going on?
like I said, Monday, I'll talk to the judge. Do what you're going to shoot. And you're going to phone calls. So if she wants to call you, she call you. So let's tell her. You don't have to do it. She wants to press charges. She has the opportunity to press charges. I'm not denying that, but it's not happening.
Well, I'm pressing such hard. What the hell is DDR? What is DDR? Who makes the charge? Okay, wait. And I warned you about this. That's supposed to be an issue with my concealed carry, though. Look at the baby.
Can't come in my car, man. No.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on.
Oh,
Get out of there. Come here. Come on, buddy. You can't go with me.
Wait, Mr. Officer Vincent. Officer Vincent, I got my concealed carry. Come on, we can't. You please don't do that thing.
Listen, that's not me. That's not my decision.
Okay.
Like I told
you put a weapon in my house. When I felt threatened by wait, calm down. So that was something fact, right?
We have house people. All right? She knows who they are. Can't just be this weapon.
Yes,
unless they are flying out. Oh, serious probably.
What I said? No. Let me speak. Stop and let me speak. No, let me speak. When I raised my weapons, nobody was in the house. I told him, if you come in this door, I have my weapon. I put my weapon down. I did not aggressively. I did not. And with the door closed, I just said that to you. With my door closed, my front door was closed. I did not aggress him with the weapon. No, nobody was in the house. No, they wasn't. No, I got her recording. Nobody was in the house when she ran the show. No, and I told her, I said, shoot. But she said no. Because I didn't feel threatened. Because I didn't feel threatened. No, I put my weapon down.
So
and I emptied. Wait. Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry. But I have a concealed. Yeah, it does matter. And we'll say. Yeah, they'll say we'll say.
So here's the thing, okay? You're not even being charged with crime shooting.
So what are you talking about? Who did she civil rights?
Like they're tussling back there.
But I have no reporting. They jumped on her. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Lord.
In the recording.
But the weapon piece, I'm telling you.
But again, the weapon piece, you're not even being charged. That's not even a big deal.
No,
it's not a big deal. If I was charging you with things would be charged. I'm not even charging you with it. But the fact is you even having that weapon still makes you the predominant aggressor. That is
and that's the problem. To say that I have the right to be in my house and say that I feel threatened.
Again, that can be done with that. Okay? That can be done with that. At the end of the day, I'm going by what State Law tells us based on everybody's story. Right? That's what I decide. Okay?
Yeah.
So, if y'all want to go and fight it, do that at court. But I'm telling you, far longer than I'm fighting.
Okay? I respect what you're saying.
Okay.
No, you what they're saying is, he's not letting you not emotional protect.
Look, here's the thing. That will be the judge that does. Okay? That's the decision I have to have. Tonight I've made my decision based on all parties' comments, whatever. Okay? Court, y'all can do it all. But I'm not doing it. Okay?
You good. Officer Vincent, you good. You good.
Just Gail, they will take her out of cuffs. She will be in custody. She will be able to call whoever she wants to at that point.
Can you put the window down one more time? Officer Vincent, can you put the window down one more time? Officer Vincent.
You get in my car. I'm leaving.
Officer Vincent. Officer Vincent, can you put the window down one more time? Can you put the window down one more time?
Nobody lying.
Can you put the window down one more time?
Don't be going wrong, daddy.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
Officer Vincent, can you put the window? Can I just talk to her one more time? Officer Vincent.
So, exactly that.
Can I just talk to her one more time? Officer Benson.
Of the biggest fighting of all because y'all was
Officer Benson.
Come on.
Officer Benson.
I'm primary investigator. Okay. I'm not the one that sent him because
I'm not saying you the one. Yeah, I got
Officer Benson. Officer Benson. Officer Benson, can I just talk? Tiffany. Listen.
Like, that's what y'all.
Officer Benson, can I? Officer Benson.
Yeah, but
Officer, let me just talk to you.
that's not for me.
yeah, but
It's not very good.
you will feel something about it. Honestly, you don't feel something about it.
Officer
I don't
Benson.
know.
Officer Benson.
It's not about what you know.
No.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
Go by that and
Can I talk?
feel like you could conduct that matter to prove somebody is guilty. Come on, man.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
I did my investigation.
Hey, can I talk? Can I talk? Officer Benson. Officer Benson. Can I talk? Officer Benson. Can I talk to you real quick?
No. We're going to jail.
Care about the upper
The one door for time.
No.
Can I ask you one more question?
21 Bravo 1.
Can you put the behind me?
Nope.
Can I look him up?
21 Bravo 1. Going to be transporting my 1095 from my location to CCDC, starting mileage 123397, 123397. So they're awkward, okay? I've loosened them up. I can fit a knuckle into them. They're good. What was that? No. However, I can't just be sitting there going back and forth all night. Yeah, I try to be as helpful as I can. Said I try to be as helpful as I can. Probably a funeral or something. Probably a funeral or something. I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know though. I can't say for sure. So I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it on my radio, so I don't know.
Right, so military?
Yeah,
No?
I was in the Army.
Okay, now I need some. I can't hear you.
I said, yeah, I was in the Army.
Okay. How many years?
About 3.
3?
Yeah.
Did you dirt?
Huh?
Did you hit the dirt?
No, I was an MV, but me and the Army had a difference of weight. Never got the opportunity to do that, but I did,
You know, I got a blessing, so.
yeah. I ended up going over to Germany for a little bit. But
Okay. My dad went to the Army, though. My dad did, like, Korea and Panama and stuff like that.
nice.
But he went Army, I don't give a
Yeah, I had a cousin in the Air Force, and then my uncle was in the Marines.
Okay.
And then my great grandfather was in the Navy.
We'll have your supervisor waiting on me when I get to the thing to the gym.
Yeah, I'll have them meet me there.
I do want to talk to him now because I do want to press charges. These people beat me up.
21 Bravo 1 to 2 Bravo 1.
Bravo 1.
Are you 10-6 right now, sir?
Where are you at?
I'm on, getting on Chatham Parkway right now.
10-4, give me a call.
10-4.
You have kids?
Nah, well, yeah, I do.
I see you got a one.
What's up? Hey, Sarge. You're still being requested at the jail.
Okay. I'll come to the jail, but
All right, sounds good. He'll be coming up here.
You've been actually super pleasant, and I appreciate you being considered.
Oh, excuse me. Oh,
And now you gotta throw me down, computer.
I almost threw myself down, trust me. I don't like these cars.
Oh my God, no jail.
Nope. This is the county jail right here.
I don't even live in Chatham County, do I?
Yeah, you do. Most people don't know, but that complex is in Savannah territory. 21 Bravo 1, transport complete. Ending mileage 123-411. 123-411.
123-411, 2111.
In total, my career about 5 years, but for Savannah too.
Okay, so that like incorporation military. Like
Yeah.
your infantry?
I consider it, yeah. You'll be able to do that in the drill.
You can't help me. Come on, man. Please. Can I just stop? Can I just say I love her? Big man for a little. Why do you put you in that?
This is a pool vehicle. Our pool SUV is down right now for oil. Yeah, no, sure.
Hey, Officer Vincent, can you please loosen the cuffs up a little bit? Can you please loosen up the cuffs a little bit? Can you please loosen up the cuffs a little bit? Thank you. Or can I get them off? Would that be an issue?
Yeah, they're not coming off until you're actually inside jail.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're gonna stay sitting in the car,
Okay. Can you? My glasses?
Where they?
Right on the door. I'm sorry to eat each other. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Sergeant Shore. What can I do for you?
So just in full transparency, Officer Vincent has been, very, very professional.
Okay.
My situation, I was assaulted. I don't get me wrong. I did, aggress as well. to my girlfriend and to her daughter. But they assaulted me first.
Okay.
There was also a situation where, as I told Officer Vincent, where when I say her, my girlfriend's boyfriend came to the house. He was also present at the house, and I told him, I have my weapon. If you come inside the house, you know, I'm gonna protect my property. I let him in. When I let him in, the pistol was down. I did not, like aim it at him or anything like that.
Okay.
It was not loaded when he came into the house. I have bruises, a bruise on my arm.
Okay.
They were allowed to leave. I said I'd like to press charges. That never occurred.
Okay.
So I'm concerned about the fact that I'm being held accountable, but they're not being held accountable.
Okay. So the way this works,
Mhm.
based on everything that Officer Vincent was told.
I have footage
Okay.
of them being a part of the issue as well.
We're not debating that. Whether they were involved, whether they struck you, you struck them. Like we know all that happened.
Yes, sir.
The way a domestic situation works is we have to establish who's the predominant aggressor, not who hit who first. So based on his findings, he established you were the predominant aggressor. That's why you're charged. Now,
They struck me
listen,
first. That's what I'm saying to you.
that doesn't mean they're predominant. That just means
Okay. Can you put context into predominance? Can you give it to me so that I understand what predominant means?
the main depends on the situation.
They struck me first.
Okay. And then
So then how do we define the predominant? That's what I'm asking.
How did they get to be there?
Well, it's my girlfriend. She lives with me. She brought her daughter and her son and her daughter's boyfriend over to the house. So that's what I'm asking. How do we determine predominance?
Well, he clearly has both sides of the story. I only have yours.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I gave him. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to interrupt you.
If you disagree with it, that's what court is for.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mhm.
If you wish to press charges on them, you can do so.
How do we define the predominance?
What does predominant mean? Primary. The one who instigated the most.
So if they struck me first, how that's why I'm asking, how we define predominance?
Who did more?
They struck me first.
Okay, and then what happened after that?
I have on video, I have audio of them striking me first.
You have audio or video?
I have audio of them striking me first, and it was presented to Officer Vincent.
Okay.
And Officer Vincent has done what he has done.
Okay.
I have that. It was presented to him.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't have it, both sides of it, and I won't know it until he finishes his report and I'm able to review everything.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
So,
Officer Vincent.
Right now, what's going to happen?
If you don't mind, if I may ask you, when you heard the video, you didn't hear them aggressing me first? Because we're talking about predominance at this point, right?
No, we're done with this conversation. You're at the jail. You're going to get booked on the charges.
No, but I'm asking him a question. I'm asking him a question.
But I'm telling you, we're done.
But if he heard it,
we're done.
If
he's told me about the audio,
and you didn't, and so but we're talking about predominance, though, right? So you
get out of the car. Come on. You got all your stuff off and I'm gonna. You good?
Yeah, all my stuff.
That's what court is for. We're not gonna sit out here and argue back and forth about it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
That's what That's why you'll have a court date, and if your attorney and the district attorney and the judge reviews everything, and they said nope, then the case will be dismissed. But right now, based on what he's telling me and what his determination is, this is how we're gonna have to proceed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Over here. We'll just be standing over here for a second.
Yes, sir. Can I ask you another question? Do you feel like predominance is what you had? I gave predominance.
Yes, based on all parties, discussions, everything that I've been told, right? You were found to be predominant.
Okay. All right. So how you doing, man? I'm all right. Like, so I'm looking for it. It's about your house. Like, oh, put your hands on me. Somebody gonna have to do it too. I'll get right. Go ahead and have a seat. How you doing?
Believe me, ma'am, I see so many of you every day. I can't remember a single one of you. Turn around, take you here.
I'm going to go and put these to the front, all right?
Hmm?
These are going in your front.
Okay.
How tall are you?
5'6".
Why did such your name don't work remote? And your last name?
Barney, like the diamond book.
Sometimes it works.
Hold on. All right, turn around for
First
me.
name?
Tanisha.
Spell that one for me. Have a seat. Date of birth?
86.
So you never know, babe.
Hours.
No, he's never eat. No. Okay. All right. How tall are you about that?
No.
You think you want to have already? Yes, but
Oh, okay.
so you're home in another big continent. We've all been home.
I would. That's it.
And was there punches or throwing or punches or spray? Those that's bruised on your arm?
Yes.
Also, I hope that you took her TB hospital. You have a physical wound.
No, I didn't. I couldn't say that.
Look at the 71 at West Hopkins, Lakers.
Bruise on your arm.
That was Whitaker and what was he?
What's Dobbers?
Completely forgot that.
Are
Standing
you
from
okay?
Look at my wrist. Look at how tight you had them things.
that's the angle that they're at. It's not how tight I had them. They're awkward. Handcuffs aren't supposed to go whichever way your wrists are. Go ahead and turn around for me.
Now you gotta put your hands back. Look, you gonna come back, but not right now. Can I get a copy of your A and B? Just a
Yeah,
copy.
that's fine.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Miss Barney, if you ever been no. Okay.
Oh my gosh, y'all rich now.
Alright. I just need that one. I'm gonna just make a
Yeah.
copy of this. And I'll bring it right back.
One more second. I got one more thing to do.
Okay.
What's he going to record?
I'm not even gonna worry about that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna worry about it.
What's your name? Huh? Tyson? Here.
Is the magistrate around today?
It'll be.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
There is none, right?
Huh?
There is none for DBA?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was about
okay.
to tell you.
Yeah.
So,
I just want to
yeah,
make sure.
I was actually gonna come and tell you that.
Yeah.
When
I just wanted to
my
make
bad.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get her to the hospital. I forgot about that.
Okay. So I won't get up on Monday. No, not today. It won't be until Monday where you have to do this. That's the weekend.
I'll take her bag with me. Come on. Excuse me. Go ahead. Let me reach over here real quick. I'm gonna grab your seatbelt.
Yeah.
Clear that boy.
Sit back.
Sorry. Can you loosen them up for me, again, please? Thank you. Sorry. Why you didn't tell me I wasn't supposed to say that I got into an altercation?
I didn't tell you that.
You were supposed to take me to the hospital.
I forgot, honestly. 21 Bravo 1.
21 Bravo 1.
Be advised, I'm going to be transporting my 1095 from CCDC to Memorial. Starting mileage 123411. 123411.
Can I get the 411,
Can I tell my, like, at least tell my mom I gotta go to the hospital, please? Can you help me on with that?
Hold on.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, once we get to the hospital, I'll deal with that. Hmm?
Man,
No. I'm just annoyed with myself that I forgot that portion of the process.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Maybe I should have said, don't even.
No, they would have said it anyway. It's not your fault. I have no idea as far as they're releasing. I don't know. Like I said, you'll probably end up having to talk to a judge. They'll make all that decision. Reading Miranda rights is for once the person is already arrested, right?
Mhm.
So if I detain you,
That was for your protection.
no, that's just a part of the process. If I detain you, all right, that's a detention. That's until I'm done with the investigation. Now, if I find you at fault for whatever the crime is, then that's where the arrest comes in. Now, if I have questions pertaining to what happened after you're arrested and in handcuffs, I have to read Miranda rights.
So if let me ask you this: if after you, I guess like I get after you have done whatever your investigation, well, do you have the right to like let up and be like, okay, well, like, I can't let you go?
I mean, I guess it would be situational, but for domestics, no, there is no type of situation like that. Are you in a relationship with him?
You said I'm in a relationship with him.
Yes.
No,
So then he's not important.
he was at my house.
Doesn't matter. You're not the one in the relationship with him.
So her daughter was at my house. He was at my house. The boyfriend was at my house. My girlfriend put her hands on me. I got a bruise on my arm to demonstrate that. She didn't have a bruise on her. I didn't put my hands on her. I got bruises on me.
'21 Bravo 1, transport complete. Any mileage 123-419. 123-419.
123-419,
I'm not. I'm just trying to make sure I park really good, really well.
Router involved, EMS, they're not one report.
Okay.
Got your glasses on?
Yes, I can't see without them. Thank you.
We can deal with that in a minute. We can deal with that in a minute.
How many been there?
Not married yet.
No?
Thank you. Run over here.
That stuff's better than mine. I know if I get it tighter. Look how short, look how long her shirts is. And I got these tight things up my hands.
Well, her cuffs are doubled up, so there's a difference.
You couldn't do. Can I get some hands on the surface?
I mean, if you can reach it, sure. By all means, go ahead.
Bye. What are you even doing? What kind of hospital is this?
She's gotta get cleared.
Get info.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me go right.
What's your last name?
Mine is just like the purple dinosaur. Don't laugh.
That's a good honest. It's terrible. So.
22, he advised that GSP had a vehicle
Section
crashed out of
TA
the
and
Western
I
Side.
You guys hang out. I'm gonna come over to check out your battles.
Yeah, I got beat up.
Come wait out here. Wait out here.
You guys I have listen.
60 over 20 now. And I got his paperwork last time I was here.
Grab that car. They call it up. All right. There should be a Neuro 1.
Neuro 1,
Step out here.
Neuro 2 right now.
Just wait over there.
Well, can you put mine in the car?
What?
What's my stuff? Okay.
They're both loose. They're both loose.
Yeah, sorry. Alright. That's what you do, and then you'll show water like just make sure he knows we'll get her smaller before you guys leave.
Dispatch to number one. We haven't received a call for EMS so far. Do we need to start them that way?
Need help?
No, I'm okay.
And you gotta go to the bathroom? Okay, all right, cool. I'll be right back. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Come on.
What is it, Robert? One traffic. Nothing south, northbound at Gwinnett, Quebec, Kilo Delta, November 7-1, for there.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm not looking.
Quebec, Kilo Delta, November.
Not while you're in my custody. You're good. I'm not looking. That's perfectly fine. You want me to see if a nurse will come?
I just started my period.
Which one is behind your bed?
Did you hear what I said?
What does that have to do with me?
They may not have none to you, but you know what? So let me talk to the nurse.
Talk to a nurse.
Okay, so where's the nurse?
It's a good question. There's a lot of them around here. Take a seat.
Okay.
So,
Do you know why the whole Savannah police is in the Highlands?
honestly, I have no idea.
No.
I have no idea.
My daughter's like, Mom, it's like 100 of them over there.
Oh,
She's going back to the back.
that's fine.
Thank you.
What the doctor say? How long you got left?
Thank you.
Yep.
Are you getting on transportation?
Yes, ma'am.
When I was on 16, I saw them. I don't know. I think it might be Memorial or something, officers or something like that. Because I saw them all driving on 16 up that way.
Oh yeah, my daughter was Mom, there's like 100 of them out in Memorial. I was like, have your ID and your insurance. Better make sure you.
That or they could be doing a roadblock. I don't know. I know this weekend. I think they're doing checkpoints and stuff. So it could be that. I have no idea. But I saw them with their lights and sirens, so I would assume it's Memorial.
In the Highlands? I'm like, what's going on in the Highlands?
That's where I was dealing with her.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that was very big. I feel hungry.
Dispatch to 26 Bravo 1, 27 Bravo 1, respond to 121 Barnard Street at the Belfair Academy of Arts for 15, Imperial Most.
Hey, Jeff. You want to put him back on the list?
That's fine. I don't have my work phone at the moment. Once I go back outside, I'll grab it.
Would you mind doing it? Can I please just tell where I'm at?
What?
I'll say, would you mind doing it? Can I please just tell where I'm at?
I mean, we're not even going to be here long. Yeah, nah, that's stupid.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, nah, absolutely.
But it's easier to the company. That doesn't seem like a big problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
You start a new job and you wait 3 weeks or 4 weeks.
But they really should do away with them taxes.
Yeah, well, I mean, every time anyone does the taxes that would actually affect us, like what we're doing, they always get gotten rid of real quick.
Oh, for some reason, you think.
Hey, honey. What's your last name?
Barney.
Okay.
You need her paperwork?
Tanisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. All right. My name's Anna. I'm one of the nurses. I thought she was a boy.
How are you doing?
I'm good. What's going on? Wait, you're talking about right here. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm confused. Are you having pain anywhere?
Oh, okay. The young girl.
Okay. Anywhere else? Yeah, my leg. Your head? Okay. Did you hit your head? Okay. Where at?
What the? Like right up in here.
Okay. No loss of consciousness.
No,
Can't
ma'am.
pass out.
No.
Do you have any chronic medical conditions? No hypertension.
I got high blood pressure.
Okay. Any thoughts of harming yourself or others today?
No.
Do you feel safe where you live?
No.
No. Do you have a plan to go somewhere?
After I got out of jail, I hope.
You got somebody to call? We have to ask everyone.
Well, I mean, I have my own house. So.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, right arm, head. Okay. All right. We'll get a doctor over here to see you. Okay. Can I get you anything right now?
Can I get something to drink, like water or something?
Sure.
I'll get it for you. Thank you. I'm getting out of here. No. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, Harry. You okay?
January 6th.
Hi.
Oh, you probably get some.
Bravo 6.
What honey can
I got a computer. Thank you. 8-6, you said?
No, I could have gone a little faster. No, I had it.
Yes. Yes. With the VA, yes.
Look at that. Yeah. That's not good.
And it's see. No, we're not having no.
Huh? You going to?
Yeah, I've been here all day, girl.
I
I've been up on
understand.
my floor. So I
I
back in the morning.
understand. Let me take my purse off. I'm trying to walk. Feel
Got
better,
back in the
sis.
8 hours.
I
I
tried.
don't know.
I'm trying to push myself to come to the right too
On my floor.
fast. Oh,
And then
okay.
Thank you, bro. When you copy your call.
come back down tomorrow night.
My apologies. I was in my
And I
vehicle.
do not like
I'll be
driving
all
at
right when I
night.
get back.
You can't drive and you fooling back.
You gonna walk out this time together?
Yeah,
y'all walk together. Be safe out there.
Send some off.
You know they got people out tonight. They're
what kind of people?
They're people.
What people?
His people.
What about
They're out. What is it called? 30 something?
I'm out now.
Oh, that means they're doing checkpoints stuff.
they had it yesterday by my house. And you talking about boy with so many cars. I said, oh God.
Yeah.
They only check it for registration, license, and all that, right?
I don't know what they're checking for.
Oh.
Could be DUIs, could be whatever. Drugs. I don't know.
It's all of that.
Yes.
My friend, she said, girl, they got me
Chapter
to a
27,
seatbelt.
Bravo
I
1,
said, why you ain't had the
Street
seatbelt? I
House
said, now that's the
309
dumbest thing
West
to get for them to
St.
get.
Julian Street for
And
Signal
this get
42
something that's
report
worth, like, no,
St. About
I ain't getting
stolen
no
cell
ticket for
phone.
no seatbelt. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Vehicle
be
was attracted
careful.
No, I ain't getting
to a
no, I ain't
complainant
getting no
wearing
ticket
a
for
white
seatbelt.
shirt, jeans, shorts,
Slap
standing
that
in
thing
front of
on
the
before
tree
I
house.
crank up the car. Ain't no
They
way.
say that's not for money. Fine.
22 Bravo 1, back 27 Bravo 1.
Man, no. But yeah, they all over. I done went and seen like 3 of them. I was like, oh, God. And they go on this going through. Because when I went through the one by my house, he just asked me for my license, tag registration, and that was it.
You don't know?
I'm waiting on my
What's wrong with you?
charger.
I'm not on that task force. I have no idea what they do.
Well, what's wrong with
Bravo
you?
1. Subject left the
I've been
store.
making some poor
Genuine in there.
judgment
Somebody
calls.
wearing
Apparently,
a
so
white shirt.
I'm just trying to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Oh.
I had something on the license.
Don't be picking it out on us and the patient.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
You came in with an attitude, bro.
It's already too problem.
You're like,
If I had an attitude, you know. I'm chilling.
Like you can have it.
I'm chilling.
like you just didn't want to be bothered.
I'm cooling right now. No, I haven't had an
Well, who can
attitude
say
yet.
you made a poor judgment call? I hate when people say stuff like that. Yeah, who is you to say that? Rosie, I need my charger. Let's get some. Okay. It's wrong side. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's broken. That's what I be using when I'm here. Until I had to go buy me one because my kids just swear they everything that belongs to me is theirs.
All right, no worries. Nice to meet you. Anything else going on? All right.
What happened to Van? I got confused. I didn't give that little baby some coloring book.
What baby?
She on the side. She looks so bored. So I give her some
Oh yeah,
pearls and
grandmama, the one on the side.
A little girl down there?
I know she didn't want me.
So I get the clearance paperwork from you. Okay, sure.
Okay.
If you had a daughter and your daughter told you that her period had started, would you say that's not my problem?
Well, I don't have a daughter, so I
But
can't attest to that.
if you did though,
Here's the thing: I can't do hypotheticals.
would you be unconcerned about something like
I
that?
can't do hypotheticals, so I don't
I'm
know.
just asking. You got a mother though, right? If your mother
What
told you
is?
that her period started,
That's
would
Why
a
would?
turn
inquiry.
First
We
around?
off,
have
why would
a
my mother
complainant
tell me her
that's
period
standing
started?
outside of the tree
Would you
house.
say
They
that
said
it's
there's
not
a
your problem?
complainant that
If
stole
my
cell
mother told
phones.
me that her period
She told you
started,
that she
No,
said that
let's
she
keep in
needed a
mind.
sanitary napkin.
48.
Would you say
Correct.
that
And
it's
then
not your problem?
a person wearing a white
So
shirt
first
and
off,
jean shorts
my
that
mother would never
supposedly
have
has
that
the
type of
complainant's cell
conversation with
phone.
me.
But
Okay.
if she were to have told you that
Or
she
you
Why
can
needed
would
a
pull
she
the
tell me
sanitary,
walk
that?
uniform out. You can put your
your
garlic first.
responsibility, that's not your problem.
But why would she tell me that?
We'll take care of
To ask
it.
you
You
for
have to.
assistance,
You can turn around to the treehouse and disregard.
to ask you for assistance, whether it be can you offer her a sanitary napkin or whatever the case may be.
Here's the thing: I can't offer you that. I don't
You,
care that type of stuff. That's why you asked to ask a nurse, correct?
no, you what you said was it's not that's not
Yeah,
your problem.
that's not my concern. But did you talk to a nurse? Did the nurse help you? So you still got the help you needed. I can't give you that type of help. I don't carry anything like that. Right?
But if I needed to locate it, you couldn't offer her that assistance.
The nurse offered you that assistance that you asked to
When
talk
you
to.
walked away and said it's not your problem, and
I didn't walk away from you when I said that.
you did,
I
and I
didn't.
kind of feel that you are at least at this point starting to be a bit asinine.
About what? What exactly?
It's your job to protect your servant, right?
Have you been hurt in my custody?
If I asked you,
Have you been hurt in my custody?
look at my wrist, dude.
27
That's
Bravo 1, we
handcuffs.
have
What do
a
you want me
mobile
to do
unit
about
that's
that?
out there.
I've asked you to loosen them up
They're
multiple
loose.
times.
Which one?
Look
I
at
got
my
another book for you
wrist.
on the
Okay,
television
that's
before we deal with
handcuffs.
it.
What do you want me to
You
do?
took me to jail and you didn't even bring me here first.
Yeah,
When you know when
okay.
you saw I
And
had an injury.
I'll
so
be there in 5 minutes. You
they
can leave your
reminded me and I
car.
brought you here.
Sure.
So what else? It's not my fault you're going to jail tonight.
It is not your fault that I'm going to jail tonight.
Okay, so then
6240
what's the problem?
Central. Can you log me in
You didn't do
648?
your
You can
job.
also now
Oh,
on
but
40.
I guess so.
Oh,
You're
look
still
at
going to
Supervisor
jail.
Ayaka.
That's that.
And I will be going to jail
Yes.
with you not doing a good job at all.
I guess not. You said you
Bravo
wanted to
1,
file a
21
complaint.
Bravo 1.
Go ahead and file
You
a
already know
complaint.
I'm gonna file a complaint.
I'm glad you will.
Here,
21
excuse me.
Bravo 1.
Get another-
21.
Some of my kids. Some water? Yes,
Okay,
please.
I will. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bravo 1 is 21 Bravo 1. That's all.
Records queue. Cat 2.
21 on top.
Bravo 1 is fine.
21.
You able to call me?
10-4. Give me 1 second.
You're welcome. Okay, I will. All right.
Can you do me one favor, man? Can you make sure she don't do nothing so I don't have any more bad judgment calls, please? I gotta run in my car real quick. Excuse me. Pausing video.
Need to inspect anything? We good? No?
No, they gave it to you.
Okay.
What I will do is sit up front.
Okay. Yeah.
Want to take a seat?
Oh, no, you gotta reach across him. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, can you bring me a report?
What was it? Hello?
Hi, is this Officer Vincent?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Officer Vincent. This is Alexis. I'm Tanisha Marty's sister, the one you took in tonight.
Yes.
I have a question. Where is the Cooler Police Department? I'm sorry.
Like their actual precinct?
Yeah, is that the one on 80, like by the courthouse?
Mobile
Yeah,
6480.
that's where their department is.
Mobile 64880.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Wait.
Hold on,
The
your
40,
sister wants to talk to you.
903.
Wait, Lex, listen.
Huh?
I need you to log into my laptop and send an email letting my boss know that Monday I'm gonna be out of office.
Okay.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Take this password down. And if you gotta go back this just listen to me real quick. If you have to go back to my house, you're gonna have to get my badge for the Gulfstream laptop.
Okay.
But listen to me.
There's been another situation. That's why I'm trying to get the Cooler Police Department.
Oh, well, I can't. I'm still in handcuffs right now.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Write this password down. Capital T. Lowercase everything else. A D. SAV. The Gulfstream password has 7 exclamation points. My hospital job in New York has only 2 exclamation points. What I need you to do is send an email to my bosses. My boss name is Adrian O'Neill with the hospital, and my boss with Gulfstream is David. I need you to just let them know that I'm going to be out of the office on Monday because they're not going to let. I got to be in jail until Monday.
Okay.
So
21 Bravo 1.
capital T.
21 Bravo 1.
Transporting my 1095 from Memorial to CCDC. Starting mileage 123419. 123419.
Capital.
123
You got it.
Capital T A B.
2 exclamations for the hospital. The hospital laptop is but the hospital laptop is the HP, and then the Gulfstream laptop is the Dell.
Okay.
But you're gonna have to go and get my badge from the house to log into the Gulfstream laptop.
Where's your badge?
It may be on the couch, it may be in the windowsill. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Just take a look around.
Okay, well, I gotta get looking out first.
Well, what the hell happened?
I don't think
Huh? You said why I'm still in the police car?
No. Oh, why do you want to have a conversation about why you in the car with them?
Oh, okay. Well, I talk to you on Monday. Love you. Come, hey man, come get me though. Okay, bye. Thank you. Can I do one more phone call, please?
No, I already got to call your mom back. So,
Huh?
said I already have to call your mom back.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hello.
Hey, mama.
Yeah.
I'm headed to the jail.
All right. Let me check. Okay. You damn watching the truck, so I just get them on the phone.
Okay.
You talk to Alexis.
Yeah, she just called Officer Vincent phone.
Okay. All right. You did talk to her.
She didn't. Well, I told her I needed her to like call email my bosses because I'm not gonna be out till Monday.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can get on the phone.
I just got off the phone with her, mama.
Oh, okay then.
I gave her the passwords and everything to log into the laptops.
All right then. All right.
So she's supposed to take care of that for you.
All right then. Okay.
I'll be straight, mama. She got access to my money and everything like that. So she said she gonna come get me on Monday.
All right. Stacia, you need to get it together.
I will.
I'm dead serious.
I know,
All
mama.
right. All right.
All right, I love you.
Love you too.
I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You know,
Let me put you out. Just out here, just getting people. Can I do one more phone call, please?
once we get to the jail, you can do that.
Wait. One more, please. That's the girl you was talking to. The one brown dress. Please, now like some 433 kilos. You can see my phone history.
What?
Noble 62815.
What?
You can see my phone history.
Noble
No, this isn't
62815.
for you.
Huh?
No, this isn't for
Social
you.
Club
This is something different.
203.
Can I use that location again?
Social Club.
Can you look up for me, please? I know I'm exhausting my calls, but please, come on, Papa. Give me one more. Please.
What is it?
Huh? I want to. It's really outrageous. Look at what y'all doing tonight. And Officer Vincent, if you're not married, why you got that me?
Because I am engaged.
Huh?
I am engaged.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been engaged?
A couple months now.
Okay. That's good. Have y'all put a date on it?
It'll be next year sometime.
Is it next year?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, come on, Jimmy, please let me talk to us. You know when you get in, you're gonna be ready to go. What time you supposed to be at work tonight?
6 in the morning.
At 6?
Oh,
Oh. You get paid overtime?
sure do.
You talking stuff I can't hear you.
I said I sure do.
I'm sorry, Greg. You do that.
Oh no, I don't get off till 6 in the morning, so I'm on my regular hours.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was like, hey, good one. Was it boring?
Was what boring?
My experience.
No, I mean it's better than just not doing nothing.
Huh?
It's better than not doing nothing.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you know when you get there.
MV1. MV1.
If we ain't clear from the 25, we're clear citation.
I know what it is.
Lex. Yeah. Call Tiffany. She right here. I just picked her up. Let me talk to her. Hold on. Hello? Hey. Hey. I'm about to go into the jail right now. I ain't gonna be out till Monday though. I just got in the jail. Oh. What the hell you in jail? What don't listen. Listen. I'm I'm I just left Memorial. You what? Just left Memorial. Alright, well, I just have the precinct. I just got out. Can y'all please listen? Can y'all please come get me on Monday, please? Yeah, you're gonna be good. Listen, I got something to tell you, but I can't say it right now. Listen, I ain't the one. I said, hey, wait a minute, you gotta do a bullshit and all that. Because right here, doing anything, I ain't gonna do it. It's I think you the phone. I see y'all. But man, just come get me on Monday, please. Listen, you only got what? You got full battery? I'm not sure what he charging me with. I haven't seen the charge. Well, ask them what they're charging you with. I'm the officer's cell phone. Officer, what is you being charged with?
Is there anything else you want to say before
No,
we go
that's
in here?
it. No, we good.
Okay.
Listen, y'all, it's over. Officer Vincent is done. All right, I'll see y'all later. I'm walking in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Officer Vincent, you done broke my wrist. You know I'm giving you a hard time. Thank you for all the hospitality. And I'm sorry for being ugly with you.
Man, that's understandable.
Can you just take these cups off?
Nope. Until they take them off you at the jail, you're still in my custody.
Oh,
So
okay.
while you're in my custody, don't be.
That's what it is. My wrists are broken right now. Can you adjust my glasses a little bit? Can you just slide them up? Thank you. Oh, that was like thorough. What the hell? What name?
Weapons. 21 Bravo 1, transport complete. Any mileage? 123427. 123427.
123 427 times 2311.
You can't go in with it?
Nope.
So where you put yours at?
In my car.
Oh. Well, why wouldn't you be able to go on with it?
Because that's the rules.
Wow. You would think that though that they would want you to be like kind of.
You would think, but I have no idea.
Look at okay, so you remember last week or maybe like a week or two ago when the RYDC had like that issue? Wouldn't you think that you want people to go in?
You would think, but again, I mean, staff here has their stuff that they use, so.
Okay. Let me see who calling. Is that one of the numbers?
No.
Oh, that's your wife, your old lady. You gonna tell her about this crazy man?
Probably not.
Did I make you mad? I need you to adjust my glasses again. Thank you. And why would you wear them shoes to work? They don't make y'all like put steel toes on or nothing.
No. Mm-mm. We're authorized to wear these.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not the frustrated with. Do you want to have kids?
Eventually.
How old are you?
29.
You said your lady got kids already? How
She's
many
got
y'all
one.
get?
One.
One. Boy, girl.
Boy.
Would you like the girl?
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah. Is your parents, they live in Baltimore as well?
No. Mm-mm. My dad does. My
Okay.
mom doesn't. Cool.
Well, lady didn't want to pat me down again. Oh, shoot.
So they said, yeah. Fight, altercation. You got all of this money. No, share something. Oh, they did it? Oh, they did it? Hey, John.
Timmy, we were here earlier. I just had to take her to the hospital to get cleared.
Oh, okay, so they already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm? Yeah, I think they had tasers. I don't know.
What was that word that your boss said? He said, what was that P word that he used? Because I want to make sure I pay attention to that.
So what?
You said for what?
Do what?
What did he say? He said like if you were like the primary aggressor with that.
Predominant.
Yeah. You think they could like make me go up like in Gen Pop?
I have no idea. I'm going to come back in.
Oh, she's right. I didn't see you right there. Yeah, I'm about to get this one. All right.
Guess we're gonna pat down again.
Yes, ma'am. Can I play you?
Andrew.
Alright. If you go back on me. No.
See you later. Yeah, look, I'll sing wait while you're gone.
Okay.
Couple of front, please. Thank you, sir. And for the good upper right man campaign.
They gave her 2 500 milligram tablets of Tylenol.
Cool. That was damn nothing.
For the abuse.
And don't move. Don't move. That's
Pause the video.
I don't trust.